Oh my goodness, we're here at Portofino and oh, we're under a refurb of trying to get everything freshened up.
You must be scared away.
Whoops. Oh well, let's go to Universal Orlando and make our way from here to the parks. So before we head in the parks, I just want to show you, this is the area where we had our rooms. This was under the West Wing. So we managed to get a bay view spot because, to be fair, we had a view that was a garden view last time we were here back in January. If you want to check that out, we have another video talking about that. Link in the card or in the description down below. But this time we basically had a bay view, and it wasn't any of these rooms because you could see they are doing the refurb that's over here, and our room was more like around the corner past the palm tree. So like you'll probably see it once we like get past security here. So yeah, our room was like more around the corner. Kind of see like past where like the scaffolding was over here, kind of right where I'm pointing at, around this area. That's where our room was. So we had this bay view that was all around this area right over here. So we were able to see the boat actually, you know, go past the bridge underneath it just to go park here, which was really neat. But, you know, unfortunately we went here during a refurb. So I think that explains why it was a little bit cheaper than usual. But at the same time, I still can't complain because it's cool. You get to see them do the work progress. You know, there is that partner in me that enjoys that. But at the same time, it's like, I wish I get to see it without, like, construction and whatnot. So, yeah, that's interesting to say the least. But just want to show you the view of the actual, the bay over here, which is really awesome here. See this area right over here, this whole entire right side minus like where the blue is here, maybe give or take. This whole area is just about done with the refurb, and you could see it a little bit mainly because of the sunlight that's there. It looks beautiful though, like it looks awesome. They did a good job on the paint and the work there because they want to theme it like into Italian village that's out here, and it looks awesome. Oh my goodness. And right in the nick of time, here comes our shuttle, and we're getting on in about a few minutes, and then head our way to City Walk and then head to the parks from there. All right, so we got off the water taxi not too long ago, but just want to showcase here real quick. Mother's Day is coming up. They have a special going on at Vivo from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. where you can get something to eat over there. Nice little special menu and all that. So anyone you know of and your mother wants to go check out Vivo, which is right around the corner here past the hedges. It's where Cowfish is, in that same little spot. So check it out when you can. So it's gonna be this area right over here where the letters are underneath. Now, since we're in the month of May, they do have an exclusive pass holder entrance here at Islands of Adventure. So if you're a pass holder, you just go to this left side right over here and you can just enter the park from here. But it's only these two slots because these three are the exit. So I kind of want to forewarn you, it's this spot right here where you enter, and then this spot is where you exit the park. And just like that, we're in the park. No wait whatsoever. The powers of being a pass holder.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
And using all of your benefits to your advantage.
Oh, absolutely. So,
using the most of it.
Because I can see how it is over here. It's a little bit pandemonium. A little bit. Not too crazy.
A little bit.
We've seen worse. We've seen worse.
Here. We're going to see your shirt and then subscribe and then unsubscribe because,
we'll see.
You know, short memory span.
Yeah, we're probably going to get an uptick of subscribers because of all the kids doing field trips here, so that should be fun. But in the meantime, as you can see though, it will be a little bit more crowded for today in the park. So, as a bonus, because we are staying at Portofino, I can show this real here. Yep.
As many times as we want.
Exactly, so that is going to be awesome. So we're going to take full advantage of it. Now, just to remind you guys that the only attraction that does not cover the Express is Hagrid's, because Hagrid's does not have an Express Pass. But all the other attractions, yeah, it has Express.
Yeah, now Velocicoaster has Express, so you can do Velocicoaster.
Yeah, we'll take full advantage of Velocicoaster for sure. In the meantime, let's enjoy the park. So we're in the shop real quick before we actually go to the rides, because something happened to her lanyard over here. So she had to get a new plastic.
Split.
Yes, so the old
it was
one
the one with the Mardi Gras freebie.
So here, I'll show this real quick.
The plastic patch that they gave you is like really, really fragile, and the vinyl ones, or I don't know if it's vinyl or silicone, but these are a lot higher quality.
Yeah,
but
and she's got the same one as I do, so I have the one with the zip as well. And
so yeah, they were able. I mean, if you say pretty please,
yeah, because you can see
don't be a jerk about it.
The lanyard that she has, I don't know if you can see it. So this is the pass holder one that's like the throwback one that they have, and the plastic thing they have to where it has your passes and like anything else with it. Yeah, it's not that good. It's bad. So hers broke, and technically they do not sell the plastic ones anymore, but you just get very lucky.
Pay for a brand new printed one, but then they were like,
no thanks.
Why not? They're being nice to
Yeah,
us.
that was incredible. So Universal, thank you for that, but please bring those back. I don't know who decided to get rid of them, but that is a horrible move.
Snazzy, you know? But I mean,
they work though.
They were like $3 originally, and then
$3.
The printed ones are $8. But I mean, I see where they're going with this, but at the same time,
well, it's like the cup design.
yeah.
Like, see these ones, Universal, go back to those.
Please, like you can throw them all over the place and it's still good. But the ones with the handles, those suck.
Yeah, they're terrible to drink out of.
Because like the little mouth thingy,
it's better.
It's better with the old design. This is easier to drink out of.
Oh yeah.
The ones with the handles, no.
Like the handles are easier to carry, but these ones are better to drink out of. In the meantime, since we're here at Alan's Adventure, I mean, right now in our time, it is currently 10:02, so not sure what to do first. Maybe,
We're gonna do something until 11, until
the water rides.
Water rides, and also when the.
How about Spider-Man to start off?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Let's head to Spider-Man then. Alrighty, wait time for Spider-Man. Lynn just said it earlier on camera, but I'm gonna say it now. It is 20 minutes, and we're gonna take full advantage of Express. So let's roll. All right, so we finished up with Spider-Man. So let's just go over a few things real quick. So the wait time for the ride was 20 minutes, and Express was not even 2 minutes.
Not even.
No, just
like there was no line.
Maybe like two people in line.
Today it's just gonna be mostly regular queue.
Easily.
It's where the school kids are gonna be, because they're not gonna include Express Pass for school trips.
Let's just say this real quick. There is a lot of school kids here. There is a lot of school kids. Speaking of which, Dr. Doom. Right now it's currently a 5-minute wait, but hey man, we got Express. We're gonna take full advantage of it. So let's get on underrated drop tower here, or shoot up tower, I guess you could say. Right about now. Let's ride. So while we wait here for Express, we're gonna show you guys like what the wait times will be for each attraction we do, and then how long we wait for Express. Probably just to help solidify when you stay in places like Portofino, Hard Rock, or Royal Pacific. We're basically saying staying at Express Unlimited, like how the wait times are in general for a time like this, just to give you an understanding of what it's like. Because I guarantee you, like I said from before, man, it will be probably a little bit busier than normal.
Definitely.
But that doesn't mean it won't be like a summer.
Rain forecast to scare everybody off.
But it's not like a peak summer day. No. So it's one of those.
No, we're still preheating.
Yeah, preheating.
It's mid-May, so you still got June and July.
Oh, exactly. That'll be peak season. Anyways, let's get on Dr. Doom, and we'll probably look at the most like 3 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so we finished up with Dr. Doom not too long ago. Good ride as always. So we technically wait about 3 minutes, but there's a big asterisk. Why, Lynn?
I wanted to get an Epic Universe view.
And?
So I said, pretty please, and they were like, let me see what I can do. So we had to wait an extra like 2 minutes or so.
But in technicality, because there was no line, like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So that tells you Express today is really gonna come clutch. So now that we got that out of the way, we are gonna do Incredible Hulk. And then it'll probably be like the perfect time for the water rides, because when we were getting ready to, take the launch, the sun was like hitting me right in the eye, man. And I'm like, oh my. So we're going through the arcade because that's the exit of Dr. Doom, which is cool. So let's do Hulk, and then we'll see you for some water rides. Which, before we do, we'll tell you what the wait time is for Incredible Hulk. All right, here we are in Incredible Hulk. The wait time for this ride, 45 minutes. And oh, good Lord, look at that line. Wow, that is brutal. All right, let's get our stuff in the locker and hop on. All right, so we got off Incredible Hulk not too long ago. We only waited about 3 minutes at the most, minus, you know, waiting to get dispatched and whatnot. So in total, we waited about 10 minutes for the main 3 attractions, which is Doctor Doom, Spider-Man, and this bad boy right over here. I have to say though, that's very impressive in the Express. Not many people in the Express line. Speaking of which, we did row 6 in that ride. It was good. One thing I gotta say though, the launch tube that's over here, you see, has definitely been faded. So I hope Universal can have some time to paint it out, because other than that, everything else looks really, really good for the most. But this area here is so faded on the black, it's not even funny. Wow, there's a lot of people here today. But yeah, if Bainham could fix this whole tunnel, that would be great. Other than that, that's good. In the meantime, next up, water rides. By the way, last time we were here, I failed to mention they have gotten rid of all the work walls around the area in Marvel, so there's no more work walls as of this moment in time, so everything looks fresh and good. But man, oh man, it feels great to say that we don't get to see any more work walls in the Marvel area, so it looks very good to say the least. So no more walls of public eyesore to say the least. And right now it's about 10:50, so we are gonna make our way over to the water rides and do arguably probably the 2 best, not only in the state of Florida, but in my humble opinion, probably the best in the world that I've ever done in my life, which is Deli Do Right and Popeye and Bluto. And I guess the heroes are coming on now, because that's why the...
Underrated, I'd say, is Burger Adventure. Sorry, there's blaring stuff going on right now.
So we need to get going. Well, I'm actually surprised that this is moving. Well, I didn't think that would exist until now, but I hadn't seen that move in years. It's amazing. All right, the first of the 2 water rides. Arguably, this is like my favorite water ride, period. It's Popeye and Blue's Bill Trap Barges. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, it's summer. We're ready for it. I am so excited to do this again. This is the first time this year that we're doing this. So we're gonna get our stuff ready to go in a bag and we'll be ready to go.
Okay, so before we ride Popeye and Bluto, we do have a waterproof bag that I got from Walmart, but something else that I want to showcase is a fanny pack that is made by yours truly, Bessie, and it says that apparently this is a completely waterproof bag. So instead of having my valuables in here and gambling it, I do have a paper towel in here to see if it's completely dry. Then that's how we know it's waterproof, like completely. Now these, I know for a fact, are waterproof, so we're going to be putting our electronics in here, and all the big stuff is going to go into the water. Okay, so we just got off of Popeye and Bluto, and the fanny pack is wet. However, moment of truth. Dry as a bone.
That's awesome.
Let's go ahead and clean off our glasses here.
Yeah, I'm mainly worried about my shade clips here. That's all I'm worried about.
But yeah, oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you.
This fell off.
I was wondering what that was for a second.
So, yeah, I found it for like $50, but you definitely got what you pay for. It is a little small, so what I did was have a small backpack on me, and I had some big items in there. Then I just had my phone and my keys in here. So that way it's protected and small enough just for that, and it's not like overcrowded. Yeah,
and the outside is a little bit wet, but it's nothing like too crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely waterproof.
So let's talk about the ride real quick. So, surprise, surprise, we're drenched.
Yeah.
But it was refreshing. But before we got on, I guess the ride kind of broke down. I don't know what happened. It was weird. I don't know if it was the team member telling the riders to have their socks and shoes on or something. I'm not certain. Or something else, technical difficulty-wise, but it was a very quick reset and they were back going. So overall, great ride. Love Popeye and Bluto. It's like the perfect ride to get refreshed when the hot summer day kicks in. So
I also like to mention on this, the zipper is super tight, so that way nothing drips in.
Yeah. So how long do you think we waited with the breakdown?
With the breakdown, I'd say about
15?
Yeah, 10, 15 minutes.
Give or take.
Of course, we had to make that whole trek through the queue.
Yeah, I don't know why they do like a shortcut queue, which is kind of weird, but what do I know? But overall, minus the breakdown, we didn't wait too long. So if we didn't have a breakdown, it'd probably be about 10 minutes, the same as like the entrance. So it's kind of useless right now, but I guarantee if we did it later on during the day, if it was say like a 20-25 minute wait, it would come in handy.
Popeye is usually a short wait because people see how other guests would like walk off and they're drenched and they're like, oh, I don't want to go on that.
Yeah.
So I think that Dudley Do-Right
gets longer of a wait. Same with River
doesn't
Adventure.
really wet you up that much or something.
Oh, baloney. You get wet on Dudley.
You do.
Oh, yeah.
People just don't understand that.
But I'm telling you straight up, if you were like sweating hot and you're like wanting to cool off, this is like the perfect ride to do, hands down.
Anyway, also, we have mentioned before on this channel, do not use those dryers. You have the Florida sun.
Yeah, exactly. These people are wasting $6 there. So that's their fault though. Anyways, Dudley time. All right, so just want to give an update. Spider-Man, Fly of the Hippogriff, and Popeye and Bluto all broke down. So that's a bummer to say the least. So here's the thing, when we also did Popeye and Bluto, we basically had to wait for a breakdown a little bit, and then a little after our ride, as we were exploring Mission of the Olive, the ride broke down again.
Yeah.
So that's a shame.
Now this ride is a 55-minute wait since a lot of people, you know.
Oh, trust me, you would think otherwise. I mean, this ride does activate like a roller coaster in a way too, so. But it's like Lynn said, it is a 55-minute wait, no surprise. It is a water ride. This is like the perfect time to ride it, so let's ride. All right, we just got off Dudley Do-Right. Not too long of a wait we had. We had probably, what, another
10 minutes?
Yeah, about that.
It was almost immediate.
Oh, exactly.
I was actually impressed.
Yeah, we have taken full advantage with the Express right there. Let's talk about the ride real quick. So we did the back two seats. And let's just say this. Some of the animatronics were working and some did not. Like 50-50, Lynn?
Yeah, 50-50.
So, Universal, I know I love you guys a lot, but you know, when you do your refurbs, you know you're supposed to fix the animatronics too, right?
Do you know how to refurb something, or are you just like probably inspecting some wires and that's it?
Oh, instantly. Other than that, the ride's still great though. I love it. It's great. And I will say though, one thing I've learned is that this drop, you can actually feel how steep it is when you hit the bottom of the drop. It's actually really cool. But it's such an awesome water ride though. Definitely try it out in the summer for sure. So with that, we got the two water rides down.
When they have these signs that says heat index is over 100 degrees, make sure everybody drinks plenty of water. We don't want any heat strokes. Stay in the shade if you feel overheated.
Or just ride this.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Like that's when you need to go on water rides.
Oh, exactly.
To get the best advantage.
It's perfect. But be aware of those lines though, because those lines, not fun. Anyways, we got one more water ride to do, which is Jurassic Park River Adventure. We got to go that way, but we're going to take a very quick drink break, and then we'll head over there next thing. Okay, so we went over to Marvel to get a drink, because we had to get our own separate drinks and whatnot, because she got herself some water. I got an Angry Orchard, which, by the way, $11. So just to give a quick update going on through with what we've done so far. So we've done the 3 main rides at Marvel, and we've done the 2 rides at Toon Lagoon. So we did about a third of the park so far. In total, I would say we probably waited about, I don't know, 18 minutes for 5 rides that we've done so far.
It's only 12 o'clock.
Yeah, which is good.
We got started at like 10-ish, 10:30.
9:30,
We
10.
actually took our time.
9:30, 10. Yeah, but we did really good. Express has been clutch. The only one we really waited a line for is Popeye and Bluto, and to be fair, that was because it had a bit of a breakdown. But other than that, it's been very smooth today. So just saying, like, Express really does come in handy. And also, like, if you stay at like Portofino, Hard Rock, or Royal Pacific, that Unlimited Express really comes in handy. So the good thing too about it is that you can ride all the rides in the park that offers Express, and you can ride it as many times as you want. It's not a one-time Express use.
Unlike my Premier Pass, where it's
4 p.m.
It's only once, and it's after 4 p.m.
Yeah, which sucks. But it's a good little thing to have though, outside of it. But if you stay at the Premier Resorts, it is a huge advantage when they pay you the price for the night, or however how long you're staying at the hotel. So it's really good.
Unlimited Express, like 150 per person,
I think
depending
so.
on the day.
I think so.
So you got that, then add like 200 to stay at a Premier hotel.
Right.
Basically, if you have more people, then you guys can split the costs here.
And it really does come in handy too.
Definitely.
Especially when like the peak summer kicks in, it's definitely a must. So now we got the way, we're gonna head to our last water ride, which is Jurassic Park River Adventure, and we get the characters out today. We got Betty Boop that's out here, and ironic enough, when we left Popeye and Bluto's lockers, we seen Popeye and Olive Oil hanging around the ride too in the shade. So they are making sure that they are keeping the characters very cool today, pun intended. So let's go to Jurassic Park. The wait time for Skull Island Reign of Kong, 50 minutes. We'll probably check that out a little later on. Not right now, but a little later. All right, it's Velocicoaster's going on in the background right there. Wait time for River Adventure, 30 minutes. Not too shabby. All right, so we did Jurassic Park River Adventure not too long ago. Probably another 2-3 minute wait in Express.
We got front row.
Yes.
On the far left, and
she got soaked.
I got targeted.
Got tired of targeted. So right now the wait is a 45-minute wait, so it did jump up about 15 minutes there. But we did all 3 water rides, and we didn't have to wait a whole lot for the most part, minus the breakdown on Popeye and Bluto. So I guess that's a positive.
Yeah.
So we got that out of the way, and again, Express, it comes in huge. So since we did another 2-3 minutes, we probably waited until about 20 minutes for each of the attractions all together. So like for 6 attractions, we waited 2-3 minutes each probably, exception of Popeye. So overall, this has been a very good day for just like one-time riding. So that is at least a huge positive, to say the least. We'll probably go on Velocicoaster, and we'll show you what the wait time for that is in just a minute. So just want to showcase real quick, they have the baby dino out here today. They have a mini line kind of forming over here, but that's cool how they basically have them out here. You kind of can see it, so like, I'll just show you real quick. So you can actually pet the dino and all that, and then interact with whatnot. It does actually kind of rile a little bit too, so that's cool. I just want to showcase that real quick though, but that's really neat how you could do that though. And the wait time for Velocicoaster, 60 minutes. Oh boy. All right, so I want to give an update before we go on Velocicoaster. Remember those 3 water rides that we did earlier of Popeye and Bluto, Dudley Do Right, and Jurassic Park River Adventure. So Jurassic River Adventure did not get me too wet, but I'm still feeling the wetness from Dudley Do Right and Popeye and Bluto. So I'm about 50% dry, and Lynn's about the same.
Yep.
We're still feeling a little bit of wet.
Just like reset on River Adventure.
Oh yeah. But we're almost dry, so that's Florida heat for you. So now let's get into Express for this 60-minute wait. Let's see how long we wait. Shouldn't be too long. All right, so we finished up on Velocicoaster. We decided to do the front row. Let's just give a quick couple of notes real quick. So once we get out of this tunnel, we can perfectly explain it fine. But the single rider line was actually open today compared to yesterday for whatever strange reason. So we've seen single riders open, shockingly. And then we did front row. So we probably waited about a good 20 minutes, and then probably for waiting front row, we probably waited an extra 3 minutes. So about 23-25 minutes at the most compared to 60 minutes. So that's a huge steal right there.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So now I want to ask this question to Lynn once we get through this traffic over here. And right now they're saying it's a 50-minute wait, and they closed the single rider line. So Lynn, you've done front row and back row this. You're ready for Pantheon.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to give a little early prediction. So I know you like Velocicoaster a lot, but I know you also love Pantheon a lot. Do you think you're going to ready to make a decision after Pantheon in a couple weeks?
Yes.
Of which is better? Oh boy.
Yeah.
What do you think in early prediction? Do you think this will be at top or Pantheon?
Definitely, I'd say Velocicoaster might take the cake for that.
Really?
And then also, what's it called? Storm Runner or?
Yeah, Storm Runner at Hershey.
There was that yellow one.
Oh, Sky Rush.
Sky Rush.
Oh, it's been hyper. Oh yeah, that one. That'll be interesting. But yeah, do not sleep on this ride.
Unfortunately, Dillon is also too tall to ride that.
Probably, but we'll see though. Maybe. I've heard Hershey can be lenient, but who knows? We'll see.
I don't want you to lose the top of your head.
I know. Well, actually, it's not the head I'm worried about. It's the legs. That's what they're worried about.
Oh, well.
Yeah. But speaking of which, Velocicoaster though, it's been great. We love this ride so much, and we cannot wait for what's coming up in the next 2 weeks. We're so excited. Real quick, as we're heading into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, it's currently 1:43 right now. And looking real quick at what the weather is telling me here. Right now it is 88 degrees, and then probably in about 2 hours we're gonna reach the highest temperature point here today, which will be 91 degrees. And if you think that's hot,
that's nothing.
Exactly. Well, within the next few days, it's gonna be a little bit hotter, like 92 tomorrow and then 94 on Saturday. So if you're going to Universal on those days, be aware it will be scorching. So make sure you are prepared with sunscreen and lots of water too.
Lots of water. If you feel dizzy or tired, stay in a shaded area.
That Florida sun is no joke. It can torch you there.
We don't need anybody going to the ER for a stroke.
Absolutely. Anyways, we're gonna head over to Forbidden Journey. We'll see how that goes from there. And before we put our camera stuff in the locker, just want to show Forbidden Journey's wait time. As Flight Hippogriff is going on by in the background. Forbidden Journey is currently a 35-minute wait. 35 minutes. All right, so we finished up with Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, and then before we got our stuff in the locker, we actually did Flight of the Hippogriff. Let's talk about Forbidden Journey first. So, what was it, 35 minutes when the original wait was? And
yeah, 10 minutes, and then they called it 2 minutes.
so I think actually it wasn't 10 minutes. It'd be like 5 at the most. So, not upset about that. And then Flight of the Hippogriff was also 35 minutes, and that was probably about 5 minutes probably, give or take, right? 10? Yeah. So not too bad overall for 2 Harry Potter attractions that don't have the crowds like Hagrid's. Now, again, as we mentioned from before, Hagrid's we will not be doing because it is not part of the Express. However, we did do it on yesterday's vlog technically, which is up already, as you probably noticed by now. But regardless, yeah, so we did that already, so we're not doing Hagrid's today. But we'll show you what the wait time is like for today's standards regardless, though. And the wait time for Hagrid's is 80 minutes. So yesterday was a great day to ride at least I can tell you that for sure. All right, just want to showcase the Hogwarts Express real quick. So originally when we hopped into the line, it was 35 minutes. But then once we went through, they changed it to 25 minutes, and we'll probably be waiting at the most 5-10 minutes for the train to leave and come back because they already boarded the guests and all that. And oddly, the train is off for whatever reason, so that's weird. Anyways, we're gonna head over to studios. Alrighty, so we just got off of the train, so we probably wait about 10 minutes maybe.
I mean, we also had to wait on the train a little bit.
That was probably why the 10.
It was nothing.
No, it was nothing at all. So what we're doing right now is we're gonna take a pit stop over at Mel's. So this will be I want to say this is, I think, the second or third time I've been to Mel's since it's reopened. For Lynn, this will be the first time for her to see it reopen. So we put our mobile order in, and we'll show you what we got for food and beverage in a little bit. But it will be really determined like how it is for like the waits. But from what I'm seeing on the mobile orders, it may not be too bad for us. So like once we get in there, we won't have to wait a whole lot to get our food. Because sometimes if the crowd is like way too crowded on the outside, you definitely want a mobile order. But we're gonna take a gamble, do the mobile order regardless. So let's go to Mel's and show you what it's like. All right, so just want to show real quick. So I got a cheeseburger over here, and then Lynn got a crispy chicken sandwich and added on a milkshake there. And what kind of milkshake? Chocolate milkshake?
Yeah.
So it looks like here it's got Oreo with it too. So I'm gonna snag that for me. But
The biggest one.
I know, right? But other than that, we'll let you know how the food is at the very, very end here at Mel's. Okay, I want to show this real quick. We're eating, and Beetlejuice randomly goes by the door and window, getting a few people, and now he's actually inside Mel's interacting with people unofficially. So we're having an unofficial character eating lunch and all that. Oh my god, this is great. He actually just sat with these people to enjoy a meal. Oh my god. I'm loving this already. This is like the best time I've been to Mel's. Oh my goodness gracious. This is probably one of the best things I've seen so far. I don't know what's going on, but he's saying something, she's laughing. Oh my god, this is great. All right, we just about finished our food. So we'll talk about Beetlejuice Interactive in a minute. So let's talk about the food. So this is actually the first time I've had the burger before, and it's been interesting to criticize. However, not bad. It was fine. So nothing to say at least on that one. Lynn, welcome back to Mel's. How was the sandwich?
It was pretty okay. I mean, the chicken was a little bit dry, like just a tiny bit, and I wish it had like a little bit more sauce on it. But aside from that, it was pretty good. I kind of wish I went with the chili dog, just me.
All right.
Onion rings or something, but yeah.
Now Lynn's still going for the shake right now. So how is the shake?
It's essentially a jazzed up regular shake that they have throughout the parks.
And some more.
Like for example, if you got the one that was over at somewhere like Burger Digs, you know, their milkshakes over there. Same
Probably
thing.
the same, yeah.
Except they just put chocolate syrup on it.
And some Oreo.
Swirled, yeah.
It's not bad though. Yeah, definitely try the pie whenever you come back here, because pie is very good. But other than that, so it was pretty good. So real quick, I just want to say, so when Beetlejuice was roaming around here, he was interacting with all the people. So when he got to us, you know, I got this certain shirt here that took over the former home and kind of breaking character a bit, which was great. So it was definitely really, really cool to see Beetlejuice, you know, roaming around inside Mel's and actually interacting with guests as they ate. That was really, really cool. I've never really seen that before until like just today. And I've been coming here for like over 20 years, so that's amazing to see. Because I've been used to see him hanging around this whole outdoor area here in this circular spot. So that's actually really cool though that, you know, he was really doing that. That was neat. Overall, I was very surprised with the visit. It was good though. All right, as we finish up with lunch and we're back outside and we're feeling the heat there. So they put some work walls in the Central Park area as they're getting the final touches ready for the night show. It looks like for the media center, they're doing previews today. So it's interesting to say the least there. All right, so let's just give a quick couple of updates here. So when we walked through Hollywood, we seen some people doing customer insiders, and guess what? The preview center was open. We got qualified, both of us. So we got to watch the videos, and both of us got $5 gift cards. Now,
we're also not supposed to discuss what we...
Oh yeah, we're not gonna tell it entirely there, but from what I've learned, apparently if it's a short survey, then, you know, depending on the length, if it's a very short one, then you get $5. If it's a long one, you get $20. So not too shabby to say the least. Now, a couple other notes. DreamWorks. So the land, ironic enough, as we started to record, the roller coaster attraction actually was testing earlier. So that is great to see that they're doing some progress, which, speaking of which, that's going to be opening next week, I believe it is.
Was it next week? I thought it was in
I thought it was 2 weeks.
June or July.
No,
not June.
No, it's like May something, I think. Or I don't know, I remember. But speaking of roller coaster, is testing right now.
Wait, Dylan, go over there and lift up your GoPro way up.
Yeah, so I'm going to see if we can get lucky here. But before we do, real quick, I also want to show E.T. has a brand new sign that just got installed today as of making of this video. So eventually they will have a regular entrance sign and the express sign that's right over here too. All right, so next clip, you'll see the progress. But I also do want to show E.T. as of this moment has reopened. So fantastic to see. However, 45-minute wait. I've never seen it. I've never seen it 45 minutes before. But it's been away for about 10 days. So I mean, all I can say is thank God we got Express. So let's go. All right, so we are getting ready to go into ET. So if we see any noteworthy changes, we'll let you know when we get through the whole ride and go from there. All right, so we finished up with ET, which was pretty good. Nice, some random people being interesting. Let's get to ET. So the first thing that's noticeable is that the ride vehicles do not sound like they need WD-40. Thank God.
Maybe they put on some WD-40, but we can't really say that. So multi-purpose spray multi-lubricant, multi-purpose spray lubricant. Anti-squeak, we'll call it that.
Yeah.
No more squeaks.
Like, we can just say it. So, like, when me and Lynn last time we rode it, that thing was just...
It was It was ear piercing.
Oh, it needed some help bad. Like, it was about to break off any moment. Like, it was bad. So I'm glad they fixed that part. Now, as far as any visuals within the ride, I know for Lynn, the first time she's seen the planetarium where, like, the vines, I guess they all light up. I've seen it before about a couple times, but this is her first time seeing it. And then other than that, there isn't really too much of a change, except for they also, I noticed that. They fixed the second Jeep, so the second Jeep's actually moving on up. Now the first Jeep's still stationary, so that's good to see though, but I hope they could fix that first Jeep though, because that has been like that for, I don't know how many years. That's interesting though, but they still got a ways to go though.
I always laugh whenever I see the walkie-talkies. If you know, you know.
Oh, easily. But yeah, just wanted to showcase the new ET sign that is here, and more of it will be installed a little later on. Looks very good. One other note about the DreamWorks area here, the lights are randomly on here, and it is so hot and sunny over here. I don't know why they have it on. That's like wasting money right there. Look, they even got the lights on over here too. Like, why? That's just random.
Probably because it's like, what is it? It is...
It's not even 5.
I mean, it's 4:30, so
it's not even
technically
5.
It would get dark around this time at, you know,
a different state, but
season,
not here though.
You know?
Also, they have a table set up here, so this will be when past all the previews and the team members for Universal will be doing previews for this land, because these walls, they probably will be coming down very soon. Stay tuned. All right, so we're gonna get ready to do MIB Alien Attack. I forgot to say with ET, we think we probably wait about 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Give or take, so not bad. So now we're gonna do MIB Alien Attack. We'll let you know the wait time after the ride, and then we'll just go from there. So we're gonna put you in the locker and go from there. All right, so we finished up with MIB. We actually did it twice. So it was advertised as a 15-minute wait, but probably realistically it was like 10, maybe 5. And we waited about 2 minutes for Express. So
it was a walk-on.
Yeah, it'll easily a walk-on, no doubt about it. Yeah, like right now it's advertised 15, but trust me, it wasn't. Anyways, let's talk about our 2 rides.
Not good.
No.
The ride attendant on our first run was telling the front row all the secrets and whatnot.
It's like, no, don't do
you don't
that.
want to do that. And also, I sat down too late, so guess we couldn't listen in on anything.
That was bad. But no, they were cool though. They were
Second
cool.
one, we had to carry the whole team.
Oh yeah. I mean, I averaged 300,000 at least both games, so 350 to be exact. But yeah, it was interesting though. But other than that, very, very good. And another vlog I could say is what are they gonna do with this Fear Factor building? Probably nothing. Get ready for Halloween Horror Nights. You know the drill by now. All right, you already know what time it is. But before I do, let's talk about the Ghirardelli area. They're actually making some quick refurb in this area. Nothing too fancy. So should be a little bit of time before that reopens. Now we gotta talk about it. The best attraction of all time, Fast and Furious Supercharged. Let's get on. All right, so we just got off of Fast and Furious Supercharged. Best ride ever. It was listed as a 10-minute wait, and we literally walked on the whole ride. So, unfortunately, it was dead. So now we got that out of the way. Let's do Revenge of the Mummy. Well, if there's a reason why Universal Studios Florida is closing early, you can see they got a private event all set up here that they're bringing from right around here. As far as to who, I'm not entirely too certain, but you could tell they have stuff getting ready for food.
That's
Yeah,
what we know.
I know it's not. We're not enough to get the private event treatment. I think actually, I think it's Grad Bash maybe. Could be wrong. I don't remember. No. I know this over here's got like ramen because I seen like chopsticks and all that. So interesting.
It's all like Japanese themed.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's very interesting. Oh yeah, there's people everywhere here. But anyways, very interesting to see what's going on here. The wait time for Revenge of the Mummy, 45 minutes. This is one we're definitely going to be happy to use Express for. All right, so we got off Revenge of the Mummy, and the park is closed. So, as mentioned before, studios closed 6. It is currently 6:15 right now. But we had some issues with the line for Mummy. What happened?
Ooh, they're only running one side, so that's why it took so long. And second, I guess everybody wanted to get their ride before the line closed, or the
Yeah.
or the park closed. So So
that was probably the longest wait we had all day.
yeah.
So I think we waited about 40 minutes maybe.
40, 45.
It was bad. And ironic enough, it was advertised as a 45-minute time too. So that's very interesting. But you know what? So here's from what we've calculated. So disregarding Revenge of the Mummy, every ride that we did, we basically cut the line by at least 2/3 of the time at least, if not more than that.
Which normally it's supposed to be half.
Right. But we took full advantage today. So just want to show you that. Also, speaking of that private event, so they have tables and chairs out here, and it looks like I think they're gonna have a live concert out here as well as a live bar you can see right over here. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I think it says Expiring Excellence, 130 years of putting clients first. If anyone knows about this, let me know in the comments below. Okay, and that is a wrap here at Universal Orlando Resort. Next stop for us is heading back to Portofino to head back to our hotel to get in our cars and head back home from there. So first and foremost, Lynn, I know you're tired. It is so hot outside, but
ready to go home actually.
How was the trip regardless though?
4 hours.
Oh,
what now?
How was the trip though?
The trip was good. It's definitely a good trip before our big trip to three parks that are outside of Florida, 2 of which we have not been to.
And 1 we both have.
Yes.
Yeah, so
1 my parents have a history at, so this will be interesting. The bush lovers visit a different bush.
I know, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird to agree because I haven't been there in 10 years. You haven't been there in 3 years? Oh, 1 year?
2 years.
I was gonna say 2.
Yeah.
And then Kyle was there just last year, so it's crazy. But I do want to say, if you haven't found out by now, the 3 of us were doing Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Kings Dominion, and Hershey Park. That's going to be, as of the making of this video, 2 weeks away. I still can't believe we're doing it, man. It's like, it's right there. We're super, super excited. Stay tuned for that when that comes out. The link for, all that, we'll let you know when that comes out and all that. But in the meantime, we are going to head back to the hotel. Again, Lynn, thanks for joining along. Glad you had a blast here, and we'll be ready for...
You took me to Portofino again.
Yeah, I know.
Because back in January I was supposed to, but we had some issues beginning our 2024, and so far it is not good. But...
a lot better now.
Portofino isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
It was good to visit, though.
We were able to visit a different time. Surprised that we found a similar great deal at this time of the year.
Thanks to Universal for the pass holder discount.
Yeah.
It really came in handy. So, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to give it a like. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Hit that bell notification for any future uploads. Follow us on all of our socials, our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, and our threads. Once again, my name is Dylan. And for Lynn, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later until the next video. Look, there's other vloggers here. Have a good one, guys. Peace.